gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. Thank you. Okay, is anybody coming?
No, not yet.
We may not have anybody. I think let Mike know. He said let him know and he'll be on. I think it's big enough to clear. Have we got any viewers yet?
I just got the notification a minute and a half later. Got 2 people on.
Uh-oh.
2 people.
Hello.
Brian.
Brian. You shoot Micah.
Yeah, I just did. 5 people.
Hello, everybody. We're doing a live now.
6.
Yeah. Y'all get to talk to Andrew for a minute. We're doing some mortifying, huh?
I'm about to leave soon for family stuff, Brian says.
What? You know what we're doing, don't you, Brian?
Hey, Cheech.
Look, Brian. Dun 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 la da. Dun 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 la da da. Yeah, look. I can put my whole pointer finger down through the intake now.
Merry Christmas, Cheech.
Merry Christmas, everybody. There's actually a good bit.
Floater. Floater's first live. Welcome.
Welcome, Floater.
So it's not his first video, but it's his first live he's made it to.
Well, that's awesome, buddy. We're doing some silly stuff right now. We're grinding the intake hole out bigger in the 125. I'm trying to see about how much room I can go yet. I can put my whole finger down in there now.
Big crowd, Marcy says. Maybe I should check that 9 hours.
That's not funny, Marcy. But we are doing something anyway. I'm in the process of grinding the intake larger on the Sp125c so we can put the Husqvarna X-Torque carburetor.
Mr. Mac Evans is in the house.
We're gonna put the Husqvarna X-Torque carburetor on the Sp125. Why? Because we can. With a little modification, you can do it too. I'm trying to decide if I want to grind the intake hole out larger.
Will an Oregon bar fit on my Pro Max 650?
It just depends on what Oregon bar it is. If it's a D009 or a KO95, it'll fit right on it. I think even the D009 you have to do a little bit of modifying.
Brian says sloper intake and V4 and you know what he's talking about.
Yeah, V4 reed plate. No, Brian, we're putting the
slap the
X-Torque
carb on first. Make sure he's telling you slap. Go ahead and slap the carb on.
Well, just give me a minute. I'm almost to where I'm going.
More power.
More power.
Yep.
More power.
More power.
More power and more power. Yeah, I didn't feel like taking the gas tank off, so we'll just do it like this. I'm judging the size of it with my finger. I gotta stand up to do some, sit down to do some. I think we're just about to where we need to go. Clear it out, y'all.
I wish I was working on something. Howdy, Jason, Avery.
What's up, y'all?
Hello, everybody. Does that sound familiar to anyone Nikki Walsh said?
Hello, everybody!
Signal's cutting out, Brian. Is that what she said? Cheech threw up a 20 spot. Said, Merry Christmas, love you.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it.
Tim Basker, hello.
Did Basker make it?
Yeah, Basker's in there.
It's a wonder he wasn't asleep.
Just finished my square filed chain, about to go test it. Be back in a little while, Marcy said.
All right, Marcy. We're going to try this thing out here shortly. But we're gonna crank it anyway.
Mackett, Ben, your 142 had a rotted impulse line. Did you get her straightened out, buddy? Tim just woke up from his nap.
Tim just woke up from his nap.
Yeah.
Why don't that surprise me? It's a lot easier to get the stuffing out of the intake now. I'll blow in there real gently and make sure a couple of the other particles come out.
Hope I'm back. If it's any good, it won't take long, Marcy said.
Do what?
Marcy said hopefully he's back in time. He said if it's any good, it won't take too long.
What's he doing? Trying out his square filing, he said?
Yeah.
We don't know how this is going to work. 6-torque carburetor. And it's going to go right in there just like so. And bolt on there.
Morning, Darren. It's actually afternoon here, but we'll say good morning anyway. New Zealand.
Yeah.
Darren from New Zealand.
Something's still catching a little bit right there for some reason. I wasn't doing that on the other. I think it's catching that. It's catching that lip right there on that, on the throttle rod, right there on the tip edge of it. That's exactly what.
Yeah, Nikki, that's a 372 X torque, buddy.
Yep.
Much larger bore.
A lot bigger.
Much larger bore size than the stock. It's much larger than the 1010 carb that was on it as well. So we're trying to upgrade it even more.
Yeah, we had to grind the intake hole out bigger too. Let's see.
Uncharted territory.
Uncharted. We ain't never been here before, in other words. I'm gonna put a little bit of angle on the back there.
Well, Nikki, it was pretty easy to tune before because it had a double jet carb, but it's going to definitely get more fuel and air now, so it ought to be.
I'll take this little tip off of this thing too. Right there is where it was grabbing. Right there on that tip edge. Let's see if we can do a little something there. Get her where she don't do that no more. Yeah, we figured y'all might want to see this. We were gonna do it the other day.
Mac, you didn't miss anything yet, buddy. We're just getting everything ground down, getting it ready. Needs a big pod filter on it.
Put a big pod filter.
That's what it needs. I don't even know if we could get a V-stack to go past that. That'd look cool though. We had some sort of elbow adapter that came straight up. That'd be good.
I want to retain. Hey, look.
Look at there.
Look at that. It don't act stupid no more. I want to retain some height capability.
You could always take it off. Put it on for shows.
I want to
put it on for show and hide it in the other side.
To look like it's stock. What you got there? We got a stock chainsaw.
It's stock.
It don't sound like a stock chainsaw.
Why?
That's because it's special.
And mufflers come like that from the factory.
It's a stock muffler.
Oh, yeah. That's an awful modern looking carburetor you got there.
Yeah.
Blinded by the light bill.
Hold on just a second, y'all. I got to see. Important for me to see than it is for y'all. If I can't see, I can't put it on there.
He said Cheech says video quality sucks right now.
Well, that's probably Andrew's filming.
I'm holding the camera still. It's out of focus. It's out of focus because we're moving around a little bit. I figured everybody would want to see.
Wipe the screen off on the darn lens.
That's probably it too. It's probably got crap on it. We're gonna wipe. Oh, I'm still. There it is. Still looks a little blurry.
Let's see.
Floater says, just traded a 152 to a friend for an old bag of pot someone left at a shop years ago. Traded a bag of pot for a 152.
That was an upgrade. That almost needs a little bit of extra on it. Let me get a little piece of that fuel line. I'm going to take my glasses off because y'all missed it a minute ago when I'm about to eat the floor up.
Oh, yeah, he tripped and about to fail.
I didn't trip, I had my glasses on.
He about fell there for a second.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I had my glasses on and it blurred, it threw my vision off crooked.
Oh, Wildcat, you're not late, buddy. You just in time. We getting everything test fitted.
Yeah, when I done that earlier, I didn't trip. My vision through my glasses made me feel like I could lean farther, and I just about to fall over.
Match Chainsaws tuning in.
I was like, what the heck? What's up, buddy? We're going to see if we can slide a piece of this rubber hose down on here. Just like that. That's gonna make the pulse line tighter.
Daniel Brandt, good to see you, biggin.
Hey, buddy.
Cheech said them floors hurt.
Yeah. What size floor do you wear? All of it.
The big kind.
The big kind. And we're going to have a dang screwdriver, too, to adjust this rifle. Because I can't find one all in the truck or something.
No, Wildcat, that is not a Tilly. You can see that right there.
No, it's whatever come on the 372X torque.
That will.
Y'all gonna get to see the 125 fired up earlier today. We're gonna see if there's any push water in it.
Pond water.
There's some in there too. We ain't gonna fill it up just yet. We're gonna run the carburetor a little bit and see how she does. All right. Now, I reckon we'll carry y'all outside and go from there.
This charger disconnected here.
I'll let you go ahead and go on out there that way the phone don't die in it. I'll bring it out there and set it on there.
All right, we're going. Y'all let me know how the camera looks here in a minute when we get outside. Make sure y'all can see. So we're moving around today.
It should be a lot clearer.
Let's get over here where y'all can see. Cheat said 20 by 30.
20 by 30. I'm gonna try to jack this table up a little bit more. It keeps sinking down on me.
The 125 on its pedestal.
Yeah. Sorry about the neighbor's truck.
Daniel Brandt says, I didn't know McCullough made a truck.
Yeah. McCullough truck.
There's a lot of things that McCullough made that people didn't know they made. They made boat motors and all kinds of different things.
Superchargers.
Yeah, superchargers.
Half. One. That's 1 1/4. Dang, I don't know what the heck I was doing with screws running out that far. Half. 1 1/4. We'll go with 1 1/4 and see what happens. And remember, we ain't got no idea whether it's gonna crank or not.
Yep, y'all see just as soon as we see. So,
Yeah.
moment of truth. Gravely Man said, I need a table like that. Wildcat says go cut some wood.
I was thinking about that. We have to tote you all the way out to the woods though.
You probably lose signal on the way.
Well, they've had us do it before, remember?
Yeah, they couldn't see anything.
I guess we could try to ride y'all out there.
We could.
We gotta get some stuff out of the back of the buggy. I don't know how much oil's still in it.
No, Tim Basco, we ain't making no food.
No, not right now.
Even though that does sound good right now.
I think we've got. Say Andrew we saw over here.
Tim's brownie face.
Tim, we left you in charge of cooking today, Tim, but you didn't show up. What are we supposed to do?
All the wonderful souls in the building. Everybody sees all the wonderful souls. Shrug shoulders.
Hello.
Trouble's here.
We got a live feed
Hey
going.
Steve, how you doing, bud?
It's miniature Coke bottles.
Right.
Yeah.
You just bust them all for me.
No, they're good.
Okay.
Keep them in bubble wrap.
We just got done putting the
How much you
372
want
X
for that
torque on the
back
125. Now we're gonna
Ground next
we're on
to
live
itself.
feed. We're gonna take them out here.
Which one are you talking about, Wildcat? You talking about?
Okay. We'll just take it back
What's up,
inside
Merc?
and we'll
How you doing,
go
bud?
in here a little bit.
You talking about that one? Or that one?
Look under my jacket right there. There's two envelopes on there. One's mine, one's yours.
Oh, I got mine.
Okay.
I was about to say, I
All
don't
right,
think
just take that in there. We're going right here and make him a.
that one there
We're
is
gonna cut
sold,
with this.
and that one there, we've got plans for it.
Yeah, we got them yesterday.
I don't know which one you was referring to, but you said next to the table. Well, both of those are kind of next to the table. Yeah, we could use a few more, Matt. You want to bring us some more?
Yeah.
Outside under the table.
Outside under the table. What about it? Oh,
You
that
said
thing?
That Mac?
That ain't the one you want.
Yeah, you don't want that.
That's junk.
That's why it's outside. It's junk.
Well, the other's out here too, but still.
Matt says he's gonna bring us more chainsaws eventually.
Woohoo! We figuring we on the live feed going right out here and cut some wood right quick. We just put the 372 X torque carburetor on the 125.
Merry Christmas, Kevin.
And they want to see us cut some wood, so we're going to ride them out here and right quick.
Yeah, I think that's a 610. There's another one sitting over there.
That's the one that Basco's getting. But we're using it for a cement block right now.
Yeah, Tim, there's your chainsaw right there. You see where it's at? That's your chainsaw right there, Tim. He said he needs that. Parts for his. Wildcat.
Who does?
Wildcat.
Okay.
Wildcat whiskey.
Well, there it is.
He said there it is.
I think I've got one in a bucket too. It's in tore apart shape.
Tim says, see if it fires. Yeah, it's a Super XL.
Jeff keeps asking me to see if it fires, put gas on it and light it. I don't like pulling them things, Tim.
We'll use it for a clay skeet.
That's our new stuckers. Where's mine? I want one. That's our new stuckers. Well, there's one. Show it to everybody.
Yeah.
Brian Genrick got our stickers made. He got us 100 of them, so we're gonna have to start laying them out there for long.
I thought you hated home lights.
I don't hate them. I just don't want any. But other people do, and we fix them for them.
I know what I want to do with it. I want to put this on that.
Put it on the back of the car.
I want to put it on that in the car.
No, put that on the car. We're gonna get some more made for the
Mac, what you want?
They're gonna be more like the 101s.
What you want, Mac?
Like the chrome flag looking.
Wildcat said how much for the junk saw. I guess you pay the shipping. He probably send it to you.
Yeah, let me look and see. How many of them does he want?
The 610. You want the 610, Mac?
There you go. Merry Christmas.
I think all the 610s are spoken for right now, buddy. Other than maybe some of these part saws
They
around
come
here.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Cause mine's sold. That one over there is Tim's.
We weren't able to get you nothing either. Just come
Somebody else is wanting that one. I don't know. We might have an oven laying around here. There's a few of them. The one in the building, the one in the shop there, that's Cody Mattos's.
I wasn't even able to get the kitchen.
Cheech said Merry Christmas to you.
Hey, she said Merry Christmas.
No reason. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Tim, Cheech bought mine, or Cody Mattos bought mine, Tim. The one we did the 024 Super for. He lives in Hawaii.
I got one on my hard hat too.
They gave me $5.
We ain't got a bunch of them.
You gotta get that.
Well, that takes money to do that.
We're gonna run out here to the wood pile and cut right quick with this saw so they can see it, and we'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
Have fun. I might go
Y'all
with
take it easy.
Ted
We'll
if
see
we
y'all
just
tomorrow.
go to Nancy's.
All right, that's fine.
Mac said Merry Christmas. Merc said Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. All right, be careful. Huh? I seen that.
Is that you?
Yeah. And the booster.
I'll put it in my car.
Why don't you just wear it?
Well, I was wearing it.
You wear it all the time. I wear it
Nikki,
everywhere around.
apparently they are, buddy. There's a lot of people that we keep getting that want them, and I don't really understand why, but there's a lot of people that want them.
Bluetooth mode.
All right, y'all just gonna have to deal with us on this stuff.
There's gonna be some noise and shakiness. We can't do nothing about it right now.
Y'all want to see it cut? We're going to where the trees is at. I reckon it'll work enough out there to allow.
Merc said I get. That's a big piece.
We see something.
Hang on a minute.
We're gonna do a cross cut. How's that suit you? We didn't have to go as far as we thought.
Nope, we found. Is that big enough for you?
Is that big enough for you?
Guys, I'm over 6 foot and this thing's coming up to my waist right now.
Does that suit y'all's healthy taste for destruction?
I'm over 6 foot tall and this thing's coming up to my waist.
That's a bra. Yeah, it's just about as dadgum wide as it is long.
Drew Douglas, the weather's been nasty around here, so it's kind of hard to keep anything clean. We ain't really much worried about it.
Look at that.
It's longer than the saw with the 36
It's
inch.
longer than the saw with a 36 on it.
Just some small wood.
We
What's the weather there? You can see for yourself.
we found this twig.
You can see the weather for yourself. You tell me.
Let's see what it'll do.
Oh,
It popped.
oh. She got some compression. Rich Ray says Merry Christmas, Hopper.
Merry Christmas.
Ouch. the Sp125c. It's 123 cc's. We just swapped the carburetor on it. It's got a much bigger carburetor than factory. And we're coming out here to try it out.
There's the carburetor swap.
Yeah, for the people that didn't get to see it, there you go.
That's a 372 X-Torque carburetor.
The bore on it's much larger than stock.
Yep. It sure is.
Oh, that's a little saw, Tim. That's an itty bitty saw.
This is my lemon saw.
Yeah, we cut limbs and
Brush.
climb trees with this one.
I just ride it to the top of the tree.
Yep.
I believe we actually ran out of oil finally.
Yeah, she's cutting good.
I'd say it needs a little bit more on the top and a little less on the bottom.
Cheech, if you find one for $1,000, buddy, that's a good dang deal.
That's not bad. I don't have quite that much in this one, but I spend all the time and labor.
Tim, they don't get much bigger than this. The only thing that really gets bigger than this is a 2-man.
10 cube.
10 cube steel, maybe.
10 cube steel, 090 steel.
10 cube steel, that's what, 167?
The 10 cube's 163, I think.
163 cc's.
And the regular 090, I think, is
137.
I think it's 137 or 143. That sucker runs good now.
Matt said it cuts almost as good as the 200T.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll almost run the same length of bar.
Yeah. Bring that thing over here and put a 36-inch bar on it.
You'd probably pull it.
4-foot limbs, but a limber.
That's for him 4 foot long.
That's for them 4 to 6 foot limbs.
or a whole tree.
Bluetooth mode.
See the lawnmower junkyard? Lawnmower junkyard.
The lawnmower junkyard. We never brought y'all down here for that.
Uncharted territory for the people.
And here you see the other junk.
More junk.
And there's the international backhoe. It does run, it just doesn't swing or steer. And there's the trailer we gotta fix. And a tractor. And a lawnmower. And a gun car.
More junk.
And a air compressor. And a wood stump grinder. My lawnmower. The other lawnmower we got to fix the same.
Wildcat, there ain't no Massey Ferguson's down there.
Nah.
He asked if there's any Massey Ferguson lawnmowers.
No, we don't have none of them that I know of. I got a 69 model wheel horse 010. Now 69 model wheel horse 10 or 9. Rod's rattling in it, but I actually mowed with it. I built a custom intake and put a Briggs carburetor on it. It worked pretty good, except for every once in a while I'd over rev and then the rod started rattling. So I parked it. And no, the headlights broke in it, or I'd already sold the headlight. So that's the most valuable part of it. Oh, mercy.
Oh, goodness.
I hope y'all enjoyed that.
Up close to the muffler on the 125.
That's a bad machine, I'm telling you what. That's one bad dude. I might have to take y'all back in there and plug you up a little bit, because the phone is getting pretty fast when we're on live feed. The other night, I had the phone plugged up and dadgum forgot.
You welcome, Nikki. That's what it's all about, buddy. We do it no matter what day it is, usually. We just celebrate Christmas a different way.
We celebrate.
16 horse color whines when you rev it up. Don't know why, Wildcat says.
It whines?
That's what he says.
Whine, like it whines instead of wind.
Whines.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what he says.
What is it, 16 horse Kohler?
That's probably a K series.
Is it the old iron block or the
Probably
newer?
a K series iron block.
I wonder if we can you turn the camera around on
Yeah.
the live feed?
Yep.
I didn't think you could.
There you go.
Hey, y'all. Let me flip y'all over the other way. See if this works. There we go. I'm trying to get y'all plugged up so you don't go dead. Drain the Swamp 2.0. Don't get rid of it. Oh, yeah, y'all was on 81%. See? It didn't go away, y'all. I'm just wiping the lens off. Scared you there for a minute, didn't I? They were like, oh my gosh, it went away. I'm trying. Where'd y'all go? We got grinding dust all over everything. All right. Now, I gotta move some of these dang boxes. There you are. Going to break 7 hours tonight.
No.
Nah, we probably do no 7 hours. I just figured we'd come home here and I hope so. What's up, Rufin Tony? Slide that box out the way here a little bit. Yeah, that makes it work. Because there's where the leg of my tripod needed to be at. The box was right in the way. So I ain't got to talk to y'all much other than just hollering over Andrew's shoulder. Y'all enjoy that? Yeah, I know. Everything on the table's a mess. We have got magnesium grinding all over everything. At the screen smile. Hello, buddy. If you're just now joining us, yes, you have missed a few things. And we're not going to go back to them right now. You have to rewatch the video because that's too much trouble to do it again. I got the PM 650 all part waiting for my fuel tank. You need a tank for a 650? I think I got one laying out there in a bucket. Come out of a 610, but I think it's the same thing. Oh, if I can find it. I need to put my screen on my 125. Might do that here in a little bit. Blow it off with the air hose and bring it in here and put the new chip guard on it. You ordered one off of eBay? Okay, that's fine. Y'all, I really considered not doing a whole lot of part shipping because I really have a hard time doing that. I could run to the dadgum post office 24/7 and probably not get it all shipped that way. That's trying to read them a lot here in Ireland. Get restored from completely wrecked. Good to see. Not gonna make the live feed at 10 tomorrow. Gonna be with the family. Well, we're gonna be with the family too, Cheech. We're just gonna do a little live feed anyway, so everybody can say hi. We're not gonna make tomorrow a long one. We're gonna have to cut it off somewhere 30 minutes an hour. That's gonna be about it. I just figured we'd come home and say Merry Christmas to everybody. Like I don't plan on doing no long live feed tonight either. I want parts for the 610. We've got a good many in parts. What all are you needing? I don't know whether any of the internal parts or top ends are good. I don't have no idea. Dun 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 dun. Well, I thought you was gonna walk over here and give me a kiss.
No.
Fine, somebody kiss me. Yeah, that's right. See the silly dog? William said, Merry Christmas, Bellhopper and Andrew.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
This is an Andrew here. I just found an old red top steel 041 16-inch bar in a barn. I should send it to you for running. That Merc said change the fuel lines and try to run it. Hey, you never can tell. No, she's next Christmas. That was the wolf dog that just jumped up on the door, Matt.
Yeah.
And she's a
She's a crazy one.
yeah. And Mrs. Hopper. William got you in there too.
Well, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy Festivities. What? Tim?
Have you been drinking?
I don't know. Sometimes me and Tim try to spell words as wrong as we possibly can just to see if each other can understand it. Same to y'all. Ronald Graham, how you doing, buddy? We're gonna give a Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you get what you want. If you don't, I hope you want what you got. Good to see you. That's good. I think I felt pretty good this morning. All I want for Christmas is a big bellhopper hug. Well, there you go. Alyssa said we're weirdos. But you know she's a woman, so she ain't right. She says hi, Alyssa. Ain't spelled your name right.
Well, hello.
Merry Christmas, Chris.
Merry Christmas.
Bellhopper clan. Can I still get parts for a 2100 Husky?
Well, I'm gonna go in.
Just depends on what you want, Keith.
Buddy. Bye, everybody.
You got magnesium all over you now.
Oh, that's nice.
What's that? May I ask anyone got a Johnson Red CS 2350 or similar for parts, mainly covers? What is a CS 2153?
2153?
Yeah.
I think
Nobody really. Hello, Trina. How y'all is? Bye. Are you leaving? Are you talking to Alyssa? She was just on her way out. What's up, Mo Craw? Will the sticker fit on the starter cover of a mic? If you ground it flat, it might. Nobody I'll tell. She'll be back after a while. They're going to visit Miss Nancy. It's like a 353.
353 Husky.
It's like a 353 Husky.
No.
Hey, the one that asked about the 2100 Husky parts, what kind of parts are you looking for? You're welcome, Cheech.
2100 Husky parts.
Yeah, as a fella asked if you can still get the parts for. There are some parts available.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are really hard to get for them though, but there's some stuff that you can still get a hold of.
Silas, is that how you say that, Merc? Said my son Silas needs you to say hi. Hi, Silas. You having a good Christmas so far? You better be good for Santa Claus. He's making a list, checking it twice. You know that. All right. I thought that's how you say it. William says hey to him too. And William DeBerry said hi. Andrew says hi. He says he's going to be good now. That's good. He better be good. Everybody, you don't get nothing for being bad. I found you a diesel chainsaw for $1,000 in Russia. If I had $1,000, I'd probably buy it. We're more of a lower budget thing around here. You into the baked goods? Well, I've had a few baked goods.
Oh yeah, we love some baked goods.
We like baked goods. Yes.
See, around here we fat.
I built it over 30 years ago. When I was 12, I still use it in a business now. I've had the raw tail parts off my spare 2100, but was wondering if a guy could still find this or that for it. Yeah, Keith. There's a company that's making aftermarket pistons for them. You can find a few odd and end things here and there.
I think there's two companies making aftermarket pistons for them, I do believe.
Or three. There might be three.
2 or 3.
Do you know the mix ratio for the 50-year-old 041 steel?
I believe they're 40 to 1.
I think they probably are 40 to 1. Y'all know that. You know the answer to what I'd say.
Hey, Michael,
40 or 32 to 1 is where I'd go with it.
I'm here. I'm just behind the camera.
Well, that's good, Merc. I like to see their ears perk up when you talk to them. Them youngins get real happy, and I like that. Santa Claus Basco. Oh,
We
it
like
worked like my
We like some Oreo cake. That sounds good.
Oreo cake. Mm-hmm. Yeah, make sure you tell Silas everybody's saying, hey, Bill Silvers, hey, buddy, Merry Christmas. You in Arkansas. His whole attitude changed when you... That's right. Because Santa Claus is watching you. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Some of y'all know where that came from. Just sent you a pic I found of a big boy bag of Mac pork skins. Ooh. Hey, tell Silas that At the Screen Smile from New Zealand said hi. Yeah, 40 to 1. Buckeyes don't count. You're right, Buckeyes don't count.
Buckeyes are great.
They're technically not a pastry.
No, they ain't, but they're great. I guess it's more of a candy.
That's true. So if you're only allowed one piece of candy and one pastry, you can have a cookie and a Buckeye. What do you got, Michael? You got 101. Do you deal with any of those kind of parts? I got two 101 pistons. I got a standard and a 20 over. And we do have some gaskets for those.
We try to deal with anything Mac related.
Yeah. If you'd like a more current motor, we will build you one and ship it to you if you'll send us the 101. Of course, I have considered buying one of them KT100 Comets and building a saw out of that. Because they said they'd get them KT100s revved about 20 grand. I figured that'd make a good chainsaw. Not sure what I need. I kind of my fault years ago and want to get it running again. It was fun go kart receipt. Not sure what it needs. Well, find out. Find out if it has fuel, or find out if it has fire. Find out if it has compression. Those are the two main things. And after that, then it's fuel related. They run a different coil than the 125. I think they run a 3-legged coil instead of a 2-legged. Just put a mini Mac 110 together, had to special order a bar and chain for it ready to go. How to gas it up and see how she cuts. Gonna fire it up. Find me a Sp125 saw. I'll buy one if I can find me one, and get some paint and fan housing on 125. Look more orange than the rest of the saw. Yeah, I painted mine, and the paint don't suit me, but I ain't felt like tearing it apart to paint it some more. I didn't read what that said, Tim. After Christmas, I'll have you send that 610. Yeah, we'll do that. And the fuel line, we ain't using none of it yet, but we will. Good afternoon, neighbor from the Bucking Army. Paul. How you doing, Paul? Hot saw with a shifter. Sorry for the bad text. Should have checked it. It's okay. I can't see half the words anyway. It's a wonder we get anything accomplished. It's all by grace. Found some interesting things about the Montgomery Ward. There's a lot of saws very much like the Super XL. Yeah. Why is the volume low? I don't know. It might just be the way I'm talking. I'm having a hard time keeping up. Drain the Swamp said he found the channel through Buck and Billy. That's good. He sends a lot of people over here. Wondering now who copied what. Yeah. I got a muffler for you. Came off a 272. Should work on a 61. Yeah, I think it will. Doing good. We're doing pretty good, buddy. Did you just get here or have you been here for a little bit? What's Drain the Swamp mean? That's his name. What, are you talking about whatever he asked? Sunrise yellow paint is close to Mike. It's actually safety yellow. I've done a lot of research on their color paint. The Sunrise gets pretty close. In some brands now. Mind you, where I get my paint at, I can go up there and buy 3 of the same colors in different brands, and every one of them will be a different darn color. It's really annoying. D Woods. Hi, bellhopper and all. Watch out in the bush. Gonna run soon. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. We thought we'd jump in here and shoot the breeze with a little bit. With you a little bit and show you the carburetor on the 125, because I see a lot of people talking about they can't find carburetors for the 125. So I'm trying to come up with ways to help y'all out. Like this is the carburetor we had on it. This is a 610 carburetor or 1010. Drilled a hole there. Put it in there. This is the original outlet of the Tilly that come off of it. I just pulled it out and drove it in there. And I drilled a hole right there. And I had to cut a little bit out of the backside here so that the throttle would work. And I had to weld that little piece on. You can't see that real good. But I put it up there and got it where it needed to be and clamped it. And then made sure the choke worked and then welded it on there so that the choke would work. It looks a little cobbly, but it functions. I mean, this carburetor here out here actually runs real good. It just, that one we put on there is a little bit bigger. Michael, if you need to go to bed, you can go to bed. We're not going to stay on here very long. And I got Andrew here watching too. And if somebody starts any stuff, we'll just put a tracking on, find out where they're at. We'll leave the live feed going. We'll drive to wherever they are and beat the far out of them while they're dadgum annoying people on the live feed.
Yeah, we take care of the.
We'll go find them. Which Tillotson you talking about, Paul? We've got all kind of Tillies. We got the square Tillies off the old Max and the square Tillies off the old Huskies. We got the round Tillies that we used to run on racing carts and the 08s and the old home lights. I'm gonna get one of them new Husky McCulloughs for a carving saw. I'm in, let's do it. You have to remind me of what we're talking about, Daniel. I get lost. HC11A. What is HC11A? What's it off of, Paul? You got any idea? Yes, Basco changed his name to Santa Claus. So I'm expecting to see him here in the middle of the night putting presents under the tree. I said, yes, just for today. Tracking people down. Okay. Yeah, we have to. We will. It's off of a Clinton D25 saw. So it's the round top Tilly, isn't it? Like an 090 carb. I probably actually got one here. I can't remember whether it's round or square. It is round. Got a little choke lever sticking outside of it, fixed high jet. a mud snowman. My 55 gear drive, I need to find a carb gasket kit. It's a Tilton. I don't know where to find the gasket kit. I go hunt them on the internet, babe. I look on the carburetor and see if I can find numbers on the carburetor, and then I go and look on the internet I usually Google it and take the pieces of the carburetor and lay them on the table, and I go and look at the pieces on the table and look at the stuff on the pictures on the internet and see if I can identify the carburetor. Hey, we got 40 people and only 28 thumbs up. How'd we do that? Just curious, y'all. Just curious. There we go. That's closer. Now we got 31. There you go. Thank y'all. That's awesome. Y'all are fast. Is it a round tilly or is it a square tilly? If they're round tillies, they're usually right on the top of them. Come on, people. That's right. Hold on. Let me go get a tilly. We got tilly questions all over the place. All right. Round top tilly. Fixed high jet. Adjustable low. The choke. It even has a big intake on it. If you've got one of these big tillies, if you look right here, what's up, Josh Spotto? If you look right here, there's a number stamped. And whatever that number is, it's usually an HL or an HC or something like that. Or the number could be stamped right here or right here. So it's either here, here, or here. You should find you got a square? You got a square one, Paul. Good to see you too, buddy. Cheech want to know if anybody got a full wrap handlebar for a 350. Husky. I was trying to think there. My brain went stupid on me. So you got a square tilly? My square file needs a lot of practice. Yeah, I ain't tried it yet. I was thinking about it. This is a round top, not flat top is different. It's square or more square. This is what, if you say a round top tilly, this is a round top tilly. You gotta send me some pictures of it. Chris Liggett, what is up? Paul, can you get my email address, Paul? Yeah. It will magically appear because there's a really cool person who sits here and puts my email address up every time somebody asks for it. We got it wrote down back there too, but it's really hard to see. See? Right there it is. Trina just posted it. Right there's my email address, Paul. What's the carb look like? Never seen one. Yeah, square filing is hard. Boom, there it is. Hey gang, how's it going? There's Colin. Beat me to it. It cuts, just not like I want it to. Yank Doodle had a good video. Good call. How are you? All right. Let me get to McCullough cart carburetor. If it sounds like I trip and fall down, y'all call the ambulance. That wasn't me falling down. I'm trying to see if I got another carb over here to grab. If I had one of the flat tops, but I don't have a flat top laying over here. I've got two of them tore down, but I don't know where they're at. Everything's laying everywhere. Good, 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 good. All right. This is the Mike cart carb. Bolts right on the 91s and the 101s. And she is, y'all, that's large. It's big, big. That's a square top. That's square top Tilly. Round top Tilly. I'm going to, Mike, just not on that one. And this is a Tilton off of 61 Husky, 272 Husky, those kind of 2 Series Huskies. There's so many different carburetors out there, it's hard to tell. Yeah, send me some pictures up, Paul. We'll look at it. Yeah, that'll work. Because it's hard to tell exactly which one it is without actually seeing it. And then it ain't always easy to tell because there's about, yeah, this carburetor right here, there's probably 50 variations or more of this carburetor right here. All the tops are about the same. Yeah, I think there's more than 20. These are extremely hard to find. You almost have to be gifted one of these because I ain't found one on the internet. This is a BDC 16. This is a 75 model BDC 16. Merry Christmas, Snowman. How are you doing, buddy? Tell your brother we said Merry Christmas too. You get to talk to him. I wish he'd get on some type of social media so we could talk to him. Yeah, y'all say hey to Snowman. He's in the house. Merry Christmas, Daniel. We'll be like Oprah. You get a carb, you get a carb. You get a carb. Sorry, I missed stuff. I had customer pickup, so that's okay. You didn't miss anything. We love you too, Snowman. Tell your brother we miss him. Can't wait to see y'all again at the next bucking stop. So you got her sharpened up, Marcy, but it didn't cut like you wanted it to. Cody Matos. Hello, everybody here at work. Turning wrenches. We were working on chainsaw earlier, Cody. Did you port that 125? Oh, yes. Of course I did. How much longer are we going to be live? We don't know, Wildcat. I just sitting here talking to people. My inconsistent side plate move more angle. Yeah, it's hard. You missed it. Yeah. You can go back and watch it. It was the loudest saw ever made. Yeah. What was that a question? I don't even know. I don't know, Chris. My 1010 is not running good with the filter on it. Then take it off. Mac, it's probably stopped up. How much to port? How much to port the one I've got? I need to outcut 3120. What do you got, Donnie? 125? He's in Texarkana. Outrun a 3120. Hey, they stuff outrun 3120 depending on what you cutting in.
It's brand new, Max said.
Your air filter's brand new? Oh, you got just a carburetor. Yes, sir. I'm over here in Newton. You got a 125 in Newton, Donnie? You need to come see me. That way we can play with two of them at one time. We get one of them bars, you can put one on each end of it, and then we really have something.
Milling bar.
Yeah, we get one of them sawmill bars that hang on 125 on each end of it. We could really cut something in. A McCullough Carter lumberjack video game, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Well, what's it doing, Mac? No one got the joke. His name is Snowman, like it's smoky in the back. Yeah, Tim, I ain't got time to read the jokes. There's so much other stuff coming through here.
Lampfield, Merry Christmas, buddy.
I gotta go. Mama's hollering. All right, Paul, just email me later. Merry Christmas, Lampfield. We love you, buddy. Yeah, everyone in Catawba County would be wondering what was going on with two of them running at the same time. That's right. It bogs out like blur, blur.
Mac, you'll just have to call us.
You just have to call me later, Mac, and let me hear it on the phone. If it runs good and then you put the air filter on it and it don't run good, it's usually rich. What's your email address so I can text you?
Right there on the thing.
Well, it usually pops up magically when somebody asks for it, because I got these really cool people that will go blam and they'll throw it on there. It'll pop up here in a minute, I think. If I might have to ask nicely. Hey, Michael, will you throw the email address up there? Saw an original.
There it is.
Cart. There's the email address, buddy. Saw original cart, rough shape on my New York, eBay, the 500 starting bid didn't sell. Really? There's my email address up on it. Come up on the screen, buddy. That 041 states when stalls when I shut the choke off. It probably needs the carburetor kit. Try it a couple of times, buddy.
Might have some trash in it.
Try it a couple of times and give it a chance for the diaphragm to loosen up. Ain't no problem, Donnie. It more than likely it's probably gonna need a kit in the carburetor, or that there's stuff in the pickup. I have took a 041 apart, and it had so much stuff packed in it, it couldn't get enough gas. You might have to pull the carburetor off. Just try cleaning it. All right, Donnie, we'll talk to you. Email me later, buddy. I'll talk to you. I'm getting kind of hungry myself, but I got a plate of food in there waiting on me to come in the house and eat it, and leftovers from yesterday. Yeah, we on here.
I'm probably gonna head out and read something.
We having us a good old time. Andrew fixing to go toward the house. He gonna go celebrate by himself. He gotta give Marley his bone.
I gotta go celebrate and feed my belly. I ain't nothing to do.
What carb did you say would work on the 180C?
O 21.
The O21 has a double jet. Adam is donating 3 hogs for bucking stock.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Mac, the O21 carburetor will fit on the fit on there. The only thing is you have to take the side cover off and put the linkage on the carburetor, stick it in, and put it in the handle.
Michael, if he's closer, I would, buddy.
What did he say?
He said stop over.
Stop on by.
I would, buddy.
We run up there right now. It just take us till tomorrow to get up there.
Trina really knows how to make some stuff. I like her desserts and stuff. I'm sure she makes great food.
Y'all, Uncle Dave brought me some of them little pecan turtles earlier and persimmon pudding. Y'all know I like persimmon pudding too, right? There ain't a whole lot of people make it much anymore, but his wife still make it. She made one and brought it to me. She made one and made him bring it to me rather, but nevertheless, I got a persimmon pudding. Cause I like them too. If you only knew, buddies. Oh, we're gonna come find out one week.
Yeah, we're gonna find out one eventually.
We're gonna come find out one week. Don't you worry about that. No.
Bucking stock's coming in. We can come out there. We'll just go stay at Michael's house.
Yeah, it's only an hour from your house.
We'll just go stay with you, Michael.
Yeah, and sometimes drain the swamp, if you leave a little gas in it after you get some in there, sometimes they'll take off and run, but you might need to pull the carburetor off and at least pull it apart. And the last 041 I pulled apart, the dirt was actually sticking up out of the hole where the screen is. Yeah, that's right. We know, Michael. We may do that.
Boys not out. Heck yeah.
Tim, we don't want to go to jail. We just want to have a good time.
Tim, you trying to get us locked up?
He said, "Where's my invite?" I said, "Tim, we want to have a good time. We don't want to go to jail."
Tim trying to get us locked up.
They was talking Buckeyes and cookies on Buckin's channel today.
Oh.
Michael said, "Come on over. I'm jealous. Pecan turtles. I hadn't had any of them in a long time." We was on Buckin's live feed for a little while, and I told him, I said, we had to go because we were going to make that video we put out for y'all. What y'all think about that tree? Was that sung in hard or what?
Yeah, you seen both songs try to cut.
That sung in is hard. It almost got a ring to it when you hit it with the power pliers.
Oh, Mert. You want to share some of them, buddy?
I don't want to show what all I got because I want people to get. Kevin Murray just threw the 20 spot up there, y'all.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that, but it does help. It makes things a lot easier. It gives us a little something to get our stuff here and get our stuff there and service the filming equipment. We're rough on tripods. We are rough on tripods.
Yep.
We've done broke this one a time or two. But no, yeah. Which, hey, I keep searching for them parts. And when I find them, we order them. Andrew found a lot the other day and we wound up getting it. Couple sets of rings and stuff like that. You ever consider using PayPal? They don't take. You ever consider using PayPal? They don't take that 30-some% that YouTube does. Yeah, I mean, I thought about using PayPal. I don't know how we would do it. Somebody'd have to explain it to me. I don't. I don't really want to seem like I just come on here to talk so people will send me money. That's the main thing. I wasn't even on here for that. We find parts lots all over the place. Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna head out and go home and get me something to eat.
All right, yeah, check that next. All right, y'all, Andrew's gonna run.
If I don't talk to any of y'all before Christmas, hope y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Some of you's got my numbers. Some of you's talked to me, some of you don't. See you, Kevin. Mike, you know we'll be talking. Bye, Trina. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Michael. Now, I'll be safe, buddy. See you, William.
Wildcat says, "What's your number?" Who's, mine or his? We just do email addresses and then go from there.
See you, Marshy. Merry Christmas, buddy. You and your family.
Mike, you got a Facebook?
Yeah, me and him both got Facebooks.
Ever build a saw in the living room?
Yes, I have.
Of course. Michael says he can't wait till all of us come up.
Yeah, we can't wait either, buddy.
Yeah, end of the week you'll be thinking, I'm glad them turkeys is gone.
He's a crazy bunch.
You want his email address, Wildcat, or you want mine? You just send the email and then we'll get back with you that way. Because everybody don't like putting the numbers up on the screen. I've been getting yelled at for weeks.
Night, Cheech.
Build race bikes in motel rooms. Does that count? About the same thing. The hose is broke in the tank. Yeah, you probably need another one of them. Them are kind of a bear to put in there, I think. It's been a year or two since I had my hands on an 041.
I ain't had one in several years.
It's been a good little while. I actually have a customer that's got one. I got a customer with a 038 and one with a 041. I work on both of them. I was thinking like it was. All right, and be careful. I'll see you later.
All right.
Oh, mercy. You do a lot of them. Ain't it a two-piece line, Mac? Don't it go over on the left side or something? Seems like I can remember something about them. Kind of like an 031, ain't it? I thought it was. Get it set up there. Mac man, what's up, buddy? Merry Christmas to you. We trying to just sit around, rest a little bit, have a good time. I'm glad to get that carburetor over on the 125. I wanted to try that. See how it done. I think it'll be good. I might actually need some more exhaust now. With that bigger carburetor on it, it don't sound like the muffler flows enough. I'm probably gonna have to do what I was talking about doing and build a bigger muffler. Tell your wife we said hi and Merry Christmas, Mike. I ain't gonna stay on here real long this evening, y'all. I got to get off here and call a couple people sometime or another myself. I got several people I talk to on a regular basis, and a few of them I ain't got the chance to talk to in the last few days. So I'd really like to call them. Anyone have a use for a 24-inch grip and chain? Anybody need a 24-inch 058 ripping chain? Merck has got one he'd like to give to somebody if they can use it. Oh yeah, Chris, I know what you're talking about. I probably will, Michael. I need to call Derek too. Still has goofy lines. Need an intake boot for a Super Pro 81. Those are not really easy to find anymore. I may have a used one yet. Michael, you need to be sleeping, buddy. I don't want you to get all that sleep deprivation and fall over on me. I think I slept pretty good last night. I don't remember. I didn't feel too bad when I got up this morning, I don't think. Yeah. Michael. Build a pipe for it, Cheech says. I don't want to put a pipe on that one. That one's my stock saw. Stock. Yeah. Yeah, they'd have a fit now and run gasoline down the bathtub. Seward wind up on fire somewhere. After the holidays, I will send you that David Bradley saw and how good. All right, that sounds good. I can't wait to see that thing. Because, like I said, I wanted to fix mine. Yeah, Chris. I know what you're talking about. We've took motorcycles in the hotel room before. They were dirt bikes, though. I think that would be fun to see what happens, Michael. I think that would be right entertaining. Hey, Dad's got a, what is that thing? I can't remember now. It's a little orange saw. Timber Pro. He's got a Timber Pro, Chinese Timber Pro. We done a little port work on it and opened the muffler up and done a base gasket delete on it. The bar and chain wasn't very, very good on it. And we put a Husqvarna bar and chain on it. And man, he's cut a lot of wood with that little thing. Yeah. What'd you say? I got the Husqvarna. It is pretty good top handle. Which, did you get the whole saw, Mac? Did you order a 200T clone? You ain't put it together yet, have you? If you ain't, I was going to tell you there's a few things that need to be changed in it before you put it together. That way it save you trouble down the road. Definitely do the crank bearings and the seals. If you're going to run 50 to 1, if you're going to run 50 to 1 on it, don't use the OEM bearings and seals. If you're not going to run at least 32, don't. Go ahead and get a set of steel crank bearings and steel seals. And I don't know how the bearings in it will hold up at 32 to 1. I just know that they won't hold up at 50 to 1. A 610 Mac for $175. Is that shipped with a $50 gift certificate? It's a little high, I think. Or does it look like a new one? Well, Mike, if you pay $175 for them things, I'll start fixing them, send them to you. We do good to get 100 out of one. Yeah, the McCinder block. Coddler, 222. Hey everybody, how's your day going? We doing good, buddy. All right, what I done, Mike? I put an OEM crank because I got an OEM crank for like $25 off eBay. We ran the crank bearings and seals that came with, and they didn't last very long. The intake boot, so you need an intake boot, crank bearings and seals, crankshaft, and the center of the clutch, and the pulse tube. Those are the main things that have give trouble on it. The linkages and stuff in the top handle was a little janky, but with a little bit of pliers and a little tweak it here and tweak it there. All right, Santa Claus Basco, we'll see you later, buddy. Have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, like cinder blocks. Wildcat's back. Right-o. Excited about it, thinking about a video, putting it together. They're a little tricky to put together, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're a little bit tricky. They're not too awful bad, but they are a little tricky to put together. Kind of a pain in the birchkey in a few places. Split another log. Watching you feeding cattle leaning on the gate. There's people all over the place watching. That's what's weird to think is how many people are actually watching me. How close to the regular saw are they to be? It's a clone. I mean, it's basically identical. The one thing that I didn't know when I first put them little rubber pieces in there that holds the cylinder inside the case, I put them in the wrong darn side. I just seen where they went and I didn't know where they went. And I popped them in there and then I was like, oh, this is in the wrong place. I popped back out, turn them around. But you know, you gotta learn somewhere. Gotta learn summers. That's right. Y'all, that last live feed, we had a record on there. It was about 70 people came on. That's the most we've ever had at one time. I know one thing, I got to clean this mess up sometime or another. If I get a 372 XP, do I want to eliminate the X-Torque? Well, that's up to you. I don't like the X-Torque as much as I do the regular XP. Yes, we did. You want me to eliminate the X-Torque? Can you not find? Are you talking about getting a kit saw or? I know. The biggest problem is most of the stuff that we've got is not actually trash. Almost got back to the mountain before the last live feed in it. Real deal. No real deal, but nobody has a X torque near or the non-X torque. What's up, Justin? Actually, the 372 stuff is some of the easiest stuff to find, as long as you're not worried about using aftermarket. Bellhopper digs Max. Merry Christmas, Chuck. 805. How you doing, buddy? The 372 stuff really, if you don't mind using aftermarket parts, they're all over the place. If you use good carburetor, good intake, yeah. Did I miss Jermaine coming on here? Hey, buddy. Sorry I missed your name pop up. I just happened to see it. Yeah. Do you know what that saw shop in New York is called? The older man that owns, has the boatload of stuff, old saw. I don't, Cam. I don't know who it is. I've heard some people talk about it, but I can't remember it. It seems that every time I find a source for Mac parts is when I'm broke. And I think that one he doesn't sell online. Yeah, I'd like to have a twin Mac engine. I actually like to use the X-Torque saw to build the XPs. Aside from getting a top cover that's different, everything else is pretty much the same. Yeah, that's how it always works. I like the big bore 372 cylinder. That's what I got on mine. An aftermarket 372. What is it? Are they the XPGs, the 75cc or 76? Just worked on the 1010-55 stall, new fuel line kit, carburetor. That's good. You get them running? We just put a 372 X-Torque carburetor on the Sp125c. I think you can. If you've got a cylinder, you can turn the 790 into a 797, I'm pretty sure. I think everything will just about fit. There might be a few things that are a little different in the crank bearing side. I don't know 100% for sure. I'd have to check with Brian on them part numbers. What's the cost of port? PM 700. I found a nice one in the barn. Got it for free. It usually starts at 250 and goes up. Like if it needs crank seals, carburetor kit, fuel line, and stuff like that, pull rope, you know, all that adds to the price. Because usually I port them, clean them, go through the carburetor, and if the stuff in the carburetor is good, I just clean it out and put it back in there. If it needs a kit, I put the kit in it. If the fuel line's rotten, I put a bushing in them, change the fuel line. If the rope's bad, I change the rope. You know, I try to put gaskets in them, and if the gaskets are torn, if they're not torn, I just put a little sealer on and put them back together, because we, you know, try to keep as much stuff as we can. But I try to check the crank seals and everything. If they're hard, they get replaced. I open the mufflers up so that they'll flow. Horse trading welcome also. Yeah, we do some swapping here and there too, depending on what you got. We do all kind of stuff. Main thing is we get what we need, we get everybody else what they need, and make all their stuff as good as we possibly can. Oh, I should have took the 188 out or 181 out and run it earlier. I have a dome piston in my 268 for more compression. Is it worth it? That 288 makes a good saw. Yeah, that's right. Most aftermarket parts I ain't had no trouble with other than the fuel line. A 4-cylinder Briggs & Stratton. Yes, I have. The one on YouTube. You got a Chevrolet distributor in the front of it or something? Can't remember it. There's actually several of them. Clean everything up in kerosene. I gotta get me a parts washer sometime. We thought about moving the big parts cooker up here. Dad said he didn't care if we moved it up here. Yeah, that's the biggest thing with the aftermarket cranks and crank bearings. If you run 50 to 1, they won't run long. 44 to 1, they won't run long. They will not do it. Picking up a Super 81 for 180, that ain't bad. Cheats, you got 359 you want ported. Those make good little. So I got three 359s here that I got to build. I got one that runs, the cranks broke in it, and 2 that don't, that are just fine. I gotta take them apart and swap all the pieces. I converted all my stuff 32 to 1. That makes it better. Tank is not sealing good. And the hose in the tank. You're probably gonna have to have a new fuel line stuff drain the swamp. Parts washer, shower, a hose, a power washer, sink, toilet. There's my parts washer. We got the cooker. Did you see the video of the cooker Wildcat? Soak aftermarket bearings and oil. It's Bob's Lawnmower Service. Yeah, we got it's like a big dishwasher. You turn it on, it gets hot, you open the lid and you set the whole chainsaw in there and turn it on, it shoots high pressure jets and spins the saws. It cleans the fire out of them. I was trying to look, see, we throw almost everything out. I throw whole chainsaws in it. I throw them in there and turn them on, let them run 30 minutes an hour. They come out clean. Then, I take the plug out, turn it upside down, get all the water out of it, blow it out, squirt a little gas in it and try to get it popped off. And that way it gets all the water out of the saw, and then clean them up real good and tear them down and build them. Sometimes we'll wash them for a little while and then do it again. Yeah, we threw Max 291 in there and washed the fire out of it. An old dishwasher will probably help, but I don't think it gets enough pressure. All right, Kevin, buddy, have a good night and a Merry Christmas. Cheech, what are we talking about? Once I get the Pro 1010 back there, I'm going to email you and get the information I need and get it ported like the one you did for Buck and I. Where's old Brian Gray? I don't know where. I think he's with the family. You in the USA, Bellhopper? I'm thinking send you to 041. Yeah, I'm in Catawba, North Carolina, buddy. I use the wife's dishwasher. Don't tell her. If you you look on the YouTube or Fleet Command channel, the Saw Shop, yeah. Merry Christmas, Kevin. Merry Christmas, Kevin. What was we talking about? Cheech, was you talking to me or somebody else? Still don't know why my Cuff 55 gear drive don't have spark. I changed the kill switch, points condenser, and coil, and still no spark. If the points ain't set right, or you got something grounded out between the points and the condenser, or the condenser and the coil, or the wire's hooked to the wrong side of the coil, it won't have no fire. Do you have one of them little ignition modules you can just do away with the thing and try it? Mo Crawl's back. All right, Merry Christmas, Chris. The 359. Oh, okay. I was gonna fix one to sell. You don't have a module. You don't happen to have a Kawasaki lawnmower, do you? Or a John Deere lawnmower with a Kawasaki motor on it? I'll tell you where to get one. Merry Christmas, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow on the live feed if you make it for a little bit. If not, we'll see you afterwards. It's okay. There's 29 people still watching. So that means that at least 29 people ain't got nothing better to do than sit on YouTube and watch me sit here and talk. There's nobody here, y'all. I'm all by myself. We're going to try to do it around 10 or 10:30 in the morning. Ow. I don't know what that was. There was something stuck in my arm. I just ripped it out on the 125. I'm lost, Mo. Michael said, I love you, buddy. I'm sitting here with my boys watching woman get home, family dinners. I'm a celebrity now. Y'all, there's nobody here. I'm by myself. That's awesome. What's your email? I want to. My email will show up here in just a second, but nobody really or nobody really's wife will pop it up there for me. I will call you after Christmas. There's my email address. The other half said I had to stay in. They sit on TV watching YouTube and sit on the phone watching. How many viewers did we hit on Saturday? It was like 70, I believe. Right at 70. I think it said 70 after the live feed. That's the most we've ever had. I was like, wow. You know, you ain't by yourself there, 32 people looking at you. Yeah, but there's nobody here knocking me over and running around. Was it 73 at one point? Yeah, that's the record. Hey, Raven. Yeah, I've been live for about an hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, that was the record, Mo. That's the most we've ever had on a live feed. I think the official stats after the live feed said 70 max, but I thought that there was more than 70 on at one time. And maybe it's a certain, maybe that it has to count. Maybe they have to be on there for so long for it to count in the official, but it showed up. I know there was over 70 at one time. Yeah, we're getting up there. We're gonna do some cool building stuff here. We're trying to get it. I got a lot of stuff I'd really like to be doing the show, but we got so much work to do. And we got to get it done first, or we can't get none of our play pretty stuff done. I ain't complaining, don't get me wrong. It'll all come. We'll get it done when we get it done. Yeah, we're getting real close to the 2,000 subscriber mark. I think we're going to start, we got to start working on the 2,000 subscriber giveaway saw. It ain't gonna be long. We're gonna hit that 2,000 mark, I believe. Did y'all like our axe hafting the other day we done on the live feed? It actually went pretty well. I went over to the wood pile and made a wedge out of something we had in the wood pile. Yeah, I don't know how we'll deal with it when the live feed gets to where the comments go that fast. I can't hardly see them all. JT, beekeeping, drain the swamp. All right, buddy. Yeah, you can send me an email now if you want to. I don't think it'll bother anything. Missed it. Faulty account. There's a lot of things that go on here. It gives us a little trouble. You've been looking at an 08. I think they're pretty decent. They run one of these style carburetors. Yeah, some of them we turn the timing up a good bit. Some of them we don't turn it up as much. Just depends on the saw. But yeah, we do turn it up. I hope we don't have. There's some people coming over tomorrow. I hope ain't a whole bunch come, because I'm one of the people kind of like to be by myself a little bit every now and then. Hey Sky, how you doing, buddy? What's your opinion on the Max 700 saw? That's my 372 a better option. Well, the 700 and the 372 got a lot of real good things to them. Chuck, he wanted 200 with carb issues. If you really want one, I might have one for long. So don't get too excited if you want one. I'll show you what I get when I get it. Right now we ain't working on that. I'm trying to answer a few questions right quick. The 0700 70 cc's, the 372 71 cc's. The 372 is a more modern saw. Parts are easier to get. The 700 is a good classic saw, and they run good. And we got most of the stuff for them anymore. We don't have that much trouble finding most things, but they're both good saws, depending on your price or what you want to give for one. So I pulled an old Clinton out of the attic. The bad news, it's missing the entire electrical side. Oh, that's not good. I'll let you know, man, if I get a hold of. All right, do that. How much is a SP125 worth? It runs good, original paint. It has a 40-inch roller nose. They can fetch way up there. I mean, they can. I've seen them go for $2,500 or more. Uh, yeah, I think it will be, Michael. Zachary, I've seen them 125s go for upwards of $2,500. Just depending on what if you got it, or you know, yeah, they're nice saws. Send an email after show. That sounds good. Yeah, we ready for Christmas. We're getting ready anyway. We'll be ready. It'll come regardless whether you ready or not. That's the cool thing about it. It's coming whether you get ready or not. Because I'm never ready, but I enjoy it. I really do like the Christmas season. Ready to eat. I still got a plate of food in there in the refrigerator they made me earlier today. Got wrapping to do. Dessert. There's Rhinestone, a message in from somewhere up in Canada. Guess who has a steel 075 AV in the post present to myself? That ought to be a nice one. That's the best part of Christmas is the food. If you part that Clinton out, let me know. I need parts for a 323. Nobody really, Michael Hall says he needs parts for a 323 Clinton. I've got a 031 here that I'm supposed to be fixing for a fella, and I can't get it to run right. We've tried different ignition systems, different carburetors. It doesn't seem to have crank seal leaking, but it acts stupid. I guess I need to tear into it one day and fix it. Try to. I just don't like charging him very much because he's a buddy of mine. Y'all all jump in there at one time. Oh, okay. I love my 31. Yeah, they're temperamental. Check out Logger Wade's channel. Funny as all get out. Alaska Brad, Merry Christmas, buddy. Good to see you. Matt said, I need to get off the live feed and eat some dinner. I really probably do. When that 50-year-old 041 fired up, it sounded like gold. You dang right. I don't usually pressure test the bottom ends. I do it a different way. I got two different ways that I do it, but I don't really show it because I know people will complain about it. Mac, you have Michael's attention. Depends on the carb. You got to tell some much better than the wall, bro. I checked the bottom ends a couple of different ways, and a lot of people don't like the way I do things. So the stuff that people fuss about, I don't show it because I just don't like people fuss. I mean, you do things the way you do them. I do things the way I do them. And just because you do it a certain way don't mean the way I do it's wrong, and vice versa. I like to learn other people's techniques instead of critique them on them. But some people ain't like that. You know what I mean? I had a fella one day where I used to work. He said he need to take a head to the head shop and get it checked, see if the valves leaked. I said, why don't you just check them here? He said, well, I ain't got no way to check them valves. I said, you got a can of brake cleaner? He said, for what? I stood the head up on the end and filled all the intake and exhaust ports up with brake cleaner. And you sit there and watch, and no brake cleaner leaked out the valves. He said, well, I didn't think nothing about that. He said, well, how's that? How do you still know they don't leak? I said, well, if they were bad enough they'd leak brake cleaner, they're going to leak air. I said, if they don't leak brake cleaner, they ain't going to leak air. I said, the way we check them. You know, you can do that with the bottom end too. It just involves doing a little extra. You got to fill it up and spin it. You can turn it by hand though, and you can if it's got leaky seals, you'll find out real fast. But y'all, we've been on here 2 hours. I am gonna have to cut it off. My tummy's having backbone. Wayne Wango, Merry Christmas, buddy. I am gonna have to cut it off and go eat some dinner. I'm getting right hungry, and I got a little time with nobody here. It's peace and quiet. I'm gonna go in there and probably kick back in my chair and put my feet up and just let my back rest, because I've been resting my back. We love you, Cheech. Love all y'all. I'm glad y'all come and watch. We're gonna try to do a little bit in the morning. I will, buddy. Y'all have a good Christmas too, Mo. We're gonna do a live feed for just a little while in the morning, just to say hey to everybody. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. I will. Y'all do the same. I hope everybody gets what they want. And if you don't, I hope you want what you got. You're welcome, buddy. Go dream about my cuz. I dreamed the other night I was working. Daniel just threw the 20 spot up there, y'all. Thank you, Daniel. We appreciate that, buddy. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Chris. All right, Michael, you take a nap before you call me. Floater, good to see you, buddy. Glad you got to make it. We're going to have another live feed, like I say, in the morning for just a little while, probably around 10:30. So if y'all want to watch that, y'all come and watch it. And that way we can say Merry Christmas to everybody while we're Merry Christmas is on Christmas Day. 222, Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Everybody got their Merry Christmases out of the way? I'm waiting till all y'all are done saying bye so I can T-Boss. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Daniel. Appreciate it, buddy. I just want to make sure everybody's done before I end it. Y'all know how I am. I try to make sure everybody gets their word in. I hate missing people's comments and stuff. All right, William, we'll see you in the morning, buddy. Y'all have a good night. Let the sugar plums dance in your heads. I'm going to go in here and find out what got left in the microwave for my dinner. That's exactly where I'm going. I'm going to go heat up that plate of whatever's in the microwave. That's right, Robert. All right, y'all. Bellhopper out.